video, we will have a presentation from Mr. Azril, the Senior Manager from Jirnexu. Would you please join me in welcoming Azril, the Senior Manager of Jirnexu, to the stage?
Hi, good evening. Thanks a lot, MC, for the introduction. My name is Azril Ikram from Jirnexu, better known as Unit Plus in Malaysia. So prior to Jirnexu, I was in Tanzania, and before that I was in Panagara. So what I'm hoping to explain today, hopefully within 30-minute slots, is to cover a little bit more in terms of our journey, from a customer experience point of view, within the financial services industry, as well as sharing a bit of insights in terms of what are we doing, particularly within the customer journey, and using some of the new technologies in order to provide better recommendation to customers. So perhaps hoping to spend a bit 4 minutes on who we are. We are the largest, let's call ourselves the e-commerce of financial services. So you can go to Ringgit Plus and to research on any financial products that you need, be it banking products, insurance, or also saving products. You can compare, submit application, as well as obtaining approval in principle on our platform. So it's the first end-to-end digital conversation onboarding platform as well. So we use WhatsApp as a channel for you to submit application, which is the first in the region. We've also processed over 1 million applications since inception. We started off in 2012, so it's been a 7-year journey, and we've worked with pretty much all the banks in Malaysia. So it hasn't been an easy journey, obviously, working with banks. It's a lot of complexity, but we also looked at it as an opportunity. Given the level of complexity and challenges internally within the bank, we found a way to enable an end-to-end customer journey, digital customer journey, where even with some of the banks, we are the only channel where they can apply financial products. So, sharing a bit of stats, we have around 3 million monthly page visits, we generated over 1 million leads, as well as we have around 900 customer data. These there are around 50 different fields, i.e. from your demographics data, as well as your credit score. So the majority of our customers are on mobile. 82% of them are on mobile. So perhaps this slide's a bit off. So we all know these trends, right? I think I don't want to spend so much into details on these. So there are obviously greater expectation from any services provider out there, including financial services provider, to enable a lot of these features, right? They need for personalization. You expect things to be seamless and fast, and then there's a lot of choices. So our goal is to ensure that there are ability for customers to get financial services anywhere, anytime, any day. So that's the goal. So it's very much aligned with what the trend of customers out there. And there's also obviously a lot of expectations for banks to move towards this direction as well. Obviously, the need to continuously drive customer experience to make it a lot faster, obviously, and be able to offer the product instantaneously. So obviously, there's a lot of trends, and I'm sure you're aware of all these. So I don't want to go into details on this, but perhaps cover a little bit more on what we are doing in Ringgit Plus. So what we attempt to do is a combination of 3 things, right? One is choice, ability for you to go on a website and find the products that you need, right? Ability for you to compare between bank A and bank B, insurance A and insurance B. Second is the ability to do it across multiple channels. Obviously, majority are still on mobile, but there are also other channels that we have also embarked on, i.e. telemarketing, ability to speak on the phone with someone from Ringgit Plus, as well as obviously having a face-to-face experience. So we feel that yes, having a digital experience is important, but there's also a big proportion of population that have yet to move to digital. So how do we bring that offline to online channels? And that's how our master and telemarketing come into the picture, to allow for the graduation of offline to online. Then obviously there's an element of certainty. So we're fortunate because we have a tech partner, Experience, which is a global solution provider in the US. With our partnership with Experience, we have been able to provide recommendations to customers. So based on your, say, credit score, we can say this, say, a credit card from BSN has a higher chance of approvability compared to a credit card from HSBC, for instance. So we could go to the extent of actually giving a recommendation, and we are doing that now within our WhatsApp journey. So what we have done differently is to introduce this product we call Express Apply. So when you look at other online financial aggregators in the market, often the journey completes here, right? Just at the point when you can compare and then submit your application. But what we have done is actually we have taken over the whole journey and value chain. Right? So at the point when you can compare, we also undertake the conversion as well as processing stage of the application. So that is how we have done it via our WhatsApp channel. And we also collect the documentations on behalf of the customers. And obviously this has to be compliant to regulation because we're regulated by the Central Bank of Malaysia and BPA. So what we have done, I've briefly mentioned about this in the past, is the ability for us to actually use all this data. So at any point we have around 50 data points from customers, be it your demographics data, i.e. your income, your marital status, your employment history, your preferences, as well as your credit score. So we're also quite fortunate because Experience has just acquired Ramsey, which is a credit scoring provider in Malaysia, and we're also looking to enhance that even further. At the moment, we are already doing our recommendation based on the credit score, but we can do that in a lot more granular manner with this partnership. So as a result, then you would expect ability for us to do three key things, right? I.e., anticipate when you need the financial services and be able to recommend you the right product, and then be able to provide a customized experience, right? I.e., if you have this amount of debt, we can do a debt consolidation program for you, specifically based on your current financial position, and that is very much appreciated by our customers. So that's an important consideration with all this data that we have. I don't want to dwell so much into this, but essentially we have a tool that would allow us to use this data and be able to offer a recommendation via WhatsApp. So as a result, you would expect in the past, the approvability is very low. You can have around 3% applications submitted and only 30 of the 1,000 applications approved. But with us, controlling the end-to-end journey, we're able to significantly increase the application submitted, but at the same time also increase the approvability. Because we know your financial position and we're able to recommend the products that is suitable for you and also has the highest chance of approvability. Actually, that's all. Right, so that's all my slides. So the idea here is, I think what we have done is to ensure that we enhance the end-to-end experience of the journey that the customer has. And as a result, we were able to enhance obviously customer value as well as profitability to the company. Because obviously, as a OFA, we are paid based on approvability and we're not paid on leads. So as a result, then financially, we are much better. At the same time, we also give the customers what they need. So this, on the expense point of view, it's not very good, right? If you submit your application and there's only 3% chance of being approved. So what we have done is we were able to increase that significantly by 10x with the tools that we have. Okay, that's all for me. I would like to open for Q&A.
Can you go back to
Sure.
the slide where you show your lead versus page view?
Is this one?
More? I think it's mine. Yeah, one of the first slides. Yeah, yeah, traffic database.
Scroll up a bit. This slide?
Yeah. So actually, how many leads you generate per month?
That would be around 100,000 as of last month.
So you have, okay, and how many pages per user?
That depends on the pages, right? So the main page, we would have around 3 million for the main page.
No, as a whole. You have 3 million page views, right? Each user, how many pages is he viewing?
Well, it depends on the product, right? So
Okay,
if
but
I
this
use
is just for Malaysia, right? Or is it the group?
this is for Malaysia only.
Okay.
But we do also have experience. We also have businesses in Indonesia and Vietnam, but that's a completely different business model.
All right. Thank you very much.
Is there any question from the audience?
Happy to have further chat later on. If anyone is shy or you want to have a one-on-one session, I'm happy to explain it further.
Thank you, Azril, for the presentation.
So, okay. I take another
You
question
have-
slide, yeah. So you're saying totally different business model, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, thanks. So for Malaysia, it's pure lead to banks, right? In Indonesia, what's your business model then?
Indonesia is somewhat similar to this, but what we have done is for Indonesia and Vietnam, we have actually, instead of becoming a B2C model, we become a B2B model, where we enable, say, e-commerce platforms, just an example, right?
Okay, just make it, sorry to interrupt. Just make it very simple, like for dummies. Like what happens here? A person types a survey, you guys call them, assess, send to the bank approved, or reject it done. In Indonesia, in Vietnam, what do you do?
So
What's
we
the journey?
are a system provider. So we're essentially a tech provider to
You're an
e-commerce.
agent. You're an agent of the bank.
Not necessarily. We are a credit scoring provider. Say for e-commerce platforms, when you purchase your goods on e-commerce,
Yeah.
you want to do a checkout financing for 12 months. So what we do is we score those customers. We're able to give that lead to the banks. So the banks will then provide the financing.
So you're CTOS of Indonesia.
Yes, that's right.
You sync with the government there?
We have data from the government, yes.
You buy that bit.
Yes.
Cool.
They have very interesting data. I mean, it's not for the purpose of this forum, but they have data about pretty much everyone in the country.
For sale.
Available for sale, yes.
Just up for grabs. Vietnam and Indonesia, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I want to talk with you.
Just one question on the OKR, right? The annual probability, right? No?
Yeah.
Was it all time probability or before this was lead? And is it required to do pivot? That's where you went through the entire life cycle of the entire users and you see where you do that. So when the direction shifted from lead to probabilities in the business model, developing the entire company pivot, or is all time?
Yeah, I think it's a good question. I think the first question is on lead to probability. Initially, yes, it started off with paper leads, but subsequently, we see the banks are more interested in the probability, right? You can give how many millions customers, but none of them are approval, then obviously they will not want that lead. So what has happened is subsequently, obviously there was an ongoing discussion with the banks, and there was a bit of negotiation for both sides, right? And we felt that we were very confident enough with our tools to be able to be paid by approval. And as a result, we've decided to move that. And over time, obviously, you see that the revenue increase as a result, right? Sorry, second question is on.
Because you tend to pick the entire end-to-end cycle.
Yeah.
So some people will choose to do what they do as.
Yeah.
But end-to-end cycle is a big revamp. So that's why I want to know whether it's because everything goes to approvability, so that we have to control the entire value chain.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's also a very, very good question. So, that was the part where we, I think when we started out in 2012, obviously the focus was just on comparing and giving that leads to the banks. But what we found out obviously was that there were a lot of cases that were not processed by the banks. Simply because they don't have the capabilities to do so, they don't have the people, they don't have the tech to do so. So as a result, most of these fleets are sitting idle. So for us, you're not serving my customers. We have to be completely dependent on you, and as a result, we came up with the Express Supply tool. Obviously, it wasn't an easy conversation to the banks. It took months and years, in fact, for the first XA to be approved. But we thought it was a necessary exercise. And we took a slightly different approach compared to our competitors. iMoney, for instance, GoBear or Compare Hero, just stop at the stage of giving the leads. But we decided that obviously, for us to give a good customer experience, you need to have the end-to-end experience change. And as a result, we have to take that.
Any more questions from the audience? Thank you, Azril, for the session. If you have any questions, you can stay around and mingle around. Please stay